What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ghana Ninja Ballers. So we give you updates on Ghana and Nigerian football today. The Ghana Black Queens take on South Africa. Let's take a look at the highlights. The game started in a very good note for South Africa. They had an opportunity here, but they couldn't make the most of it. Ghana clear. Ghana had opportunity here. This is Ghana's first opportunity in the game. Almost went in. The goalkeeper punched it out. Actually incredible. It was very close. The goalkeeper had to tip it out. I was going in. Then this is the opportunity Doris Bedua had. She could have done much better, but oh my God, that was so wasteful. She could have done much better with the opportunity she had. I think she was trying to put it to the other side of the post. Well, she couldn't do it. And this is the penalty incident. South Africa, that was a very careless tackle from Ghana. South Africa had a penalty and the referee went to the VAR to check the incident, and after looking at the incident, the referee points to the spot, and that was the penalty, and it was taken properly by the South African player, and the goalkeeper was flat-footed, rooted to the spot. Wow, the ball went in. It was a very good penalty. It was a very good goal, and I think that's took out the sting out of Ghana attack. That penalty really took out the sting of Ghana attack, and immediately South Africa scored the second goal. Where is the defense? Where is the defense? That is what everyone was screaming when South Africa got the second goal, because what is going on? That was too easy. That was too easy. I don't know why. You see, the Ghana coach was extremely pissed after that second goal from South Africa. I don't know why. And this is the opportunity Ghana had to get back into the game, but the goalkeeper pulled off a wonderful save. I have to commend the goalkeeper. Wow, that was a wonderful save. That's difficult because the ball bounced on the floor, so that was a very good save. Then South Africa had another chance here, but it was headed wide. And that was the end of the first half. South Africa 2, Ghana 0. Alright, the second half begins, and Ghana started the second half on a very positive note. That was a great ball to the attacking third. The South African player goes down, the referee says play on, and this was the pass that was laid on to Kusi, who shoots. Wow, and it hits the bar. It hits the bar. And this was the follow-up from Doris Bedua. Actually incredible. The goalkeeper saved that. Offside anyway, but the goalkeeper's having a very good game. Saved that wonderful strike by Doris Bedua. Unfortunately, it's an offside. But let's look at that long-range strike from Alice Kusi again. Incredible strike from Alice Kusi. Let's look at that strike again. As you can see, wow. He hits the bar. Very close to make it 2-1 for Ghana. Incredible hit. Wow. That would have been a world-class goal. Puskas worthy. What a hit. Wow. Beats the goalkeeper. Wow. So, moving on, and South Africa built from the back and they created a chance out of nothing. The chance was created out of nothing. As you can see here, they had the ball and the pass was laid. Wow. Player had the opportunity to score and she posted it wide. That was a very good chance for South Africa to make it 3-0, but they couldn't capitalize on that moment there. The player has got it. Should have scored that. It was right there for her to slot in, but she couldn't do that. That was a very huge chance and a let off for Ghana Black Queens. Wow. That was very close. She could have just slotted it at the back of the net, but she shoots it wide. So the Ghana Black Queens continue with their press, and as you can see, that's a good control from the ball there. That's a goal. That's a good turn. Ghana moving forward in the attack here. This is looking promising for the Ghana Black Queens. They move the ball forward, and the player connects with the other player here, and she puts the ball back to another player, and very good cross, and the header was too weak to trouble the goalkeeper here. And that is an effort from the new player subbed in, number 10 player subbed in. Ghana continue pressing because the second half Ghana played very, very well. I can tell you Ghana were the better team in the second half and they could have scored 2-3 goals. But unfortunately, then this is one of the opportunities they had in this second half. That was a very good ball into the left flank. As you can see, a good pass there, beats one and strike. That was very close. The goalkeeper did well. That was much better. Like I said earlier, Ghana played very well in the second half, and they really, really deserved to get a goal in the second half. But the goalkeeper was proving stubborn. That was a very good strike. A very good strike, I must say. Good save from the goalkeeper. So it continues. Ghana trying to get the ball from South Africa. As you can see, there's a new player they introduced in the midfield, and it made Ghana midfield, a little bit solid. So Ghana had the opportunity here to hit with the break, and they took it. That's a good pass. Could have passed it through ball, but she went for the right one, and the player went to the byline and crossed the ball, hits the bar once again. It hits the bar once again. I don't know how she missed from that range. It was so close. She could have scored that. That was easier to score. That was easier to score. Easier to score. Wow. Wow. That was a very good cross from Yeboah. What a miss. What a miss. What a miss. What a miss. Wow. Wow. And Ghana continue to press. They continue to press because they wanted. So Ghana continue to press because they want that one goal to give them momentum to get the second. And this was in a very good, promising situation. And the cross went into the box and almost a goal there, but it was, handled well. So that's how the game went on and on. Ghana tried several times to get the goal, but they couldn't get the goal, and the game ended in a 2-0 victory for South Africa. And Ghana have a lot of work to do in the next game in the competition. I hope you did enjoy the highlights. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and do hit that notification bell. We'll be giving you more updates on the women's Wafcon, so please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys, goodbye.